In this tutorial, we'll cover the concept of adjusting dimension weights. This is an advanced technique only available in the Enterprise Edition. It allows you to further tune profiles and emphasize dimensions that are of critical importance for a particular search. You can launch the dimension weights dialog by launching the Profile Manager and then selecting Adjust Scoring Weights for the profile you'd like to tune. In this case, we'll tune International Law and Commerce. In the Adjust Scoring Weights dialog, you see that each dimension is preset to a value of 10 or 10% of the total score. Let's assume that we have to find international commerce expertise and tariff and trade regulation knowledge within our current search pool of lawyers. These two characteristics, or these two skill sets, will be more critical than the other dimensions. So we can set them to 50 points and set all the other dimensions to 0. As you can see, our circle has now turned into almost like a 2 o'clock shape, indicating that we will focus on these two skill sets specifically for this search. As I've allocated all the points and all the percentage points available for this profile, I can now apply the weights. And you will see that there are now indicators showing the weight attached to each dimension in the custom profile overview, as well as in the profile selector on the Analyze Resumes page. If you'd like to further edit these weights, you can simply click on one of those blue weight indicators, and the Adjusting Score Weights dialog will be displayed again. A great way to visualize the impact of custom dimension weights is to post-process the CSV output in the Resume Scan Pro Visualizer companion tool in Excel. Simply select the CSV file. We'll start with the unweighted results, and then select Process Report. In this case, we see that out of the 35 candidates that were evaluated, we have a pretty smooth distribution with a few top-scoring candidates, and then a field that tapers off to 0. The top 10 score panel shows you the top 10 candidates in a zoomed-in magnified fashion. And now let's look at the weighted dimensions. Select the weighted results and select Process Reports. We can see now that the distribution has changed dramatically, and only 2 candidates, Taylor and Grace, score in a higher 400-point range for this modified profile that emphasizes purely international commerce and tariff regulation knowledge. So we have gone from a smooth distribution to a very pointed distribution with only 2 candidates that should be considered in a closest selection cycle. And that is the power of custom dimension weights in Resume Scan Pro.